What's up, guys? My name is Colin Moriarty. I'm editor of IGN PlayStation. I'm here with Andrew Goldfarb. He's bold, he's brave, and he's daring. Andrew, thank you for joining me. I feel like I'm Phil Donahue today because I'm using this microphone. What do you call the microphone? This kind of microphone?
That's a stick.
Stick mic? It's a stick microphone. I was going to call it a boom mic, but I think that's the thing you hold up here like this. I don't really know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to stick it to video games. So, Goldfarb. An interesting patent application was put online today.
Okay, can I see it?
Yeah. About PlayStation trophies.
There's a nice flow chart.
And here's a nice flow chart. I'm sure it'll cascade across your screen, and there's a beautiful image. Now, Goldfarb, this is especially intriguing to me and you because it has to do with trophies. Tell me what it says.
It says start, access media content, define one or more trophies.
No. Read the abstract. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like this. I feel like I'm being interviewed. A method and apparatus for adding trophy support to games that do not have trophies without modifying the original game. You want to continue? The method and apparatus are used to detect particular disk access. Use the detected disk access at potential trophy triggers in games, or as potential trophy triggers in games, and recognize the triggers while a game is played. Trophies are awarded based on the triggers, and the awarded trophies are stored.
What does that all mean, Goldfarb? It's quite simple. I'm going to tell you what it means.
Okay.
It means that Sony could conceivably go back to pre-trophy games on PlayStation 3, like Heavenly Sword or Resistance Fall of Man, or they can conceivably give trophies to PS1 Classics, PS2 Classics, PlayStation Minis, which I think might get trophies in the future anyway. So this is actually pretty exciting news. Now, this is a patent application. There's no, the United States Patent Office and I guess other patent offices in the world where they submitted this need to make sure that there's no conflict with what's going on here. And there's no guarantee, of course, that Sony will ever implement this. They have patents that they never use, thousands of them. But it's pretty exciting that we can maybe go back and get trophies in these games, and it's going to be exciting to the publishers and the developers too, because they don't have to go back and restructure or re-edit the games and then resubmit them for certification and all those things, making it rather seamless, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's exciting about it is that it can add kind of an incentive for people to buy games on the. I like how you on add their older games to the platform, right? So it's like it makes like Final Fantasy VII came to Square Enix's weird, busted online store, didn't come to Steam or to PSN. It would be awesome if it came to PSN and Sony themselves could add trophy support for it. I think that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, I like it as well. A lot of people don't realize, we've given grief to companies like Insomniac in the past for not, patching Resistance Fall of Man, which came out back in 2006, and trophies weren't up until 2008, of course. What a lot of people don't understand is that not only do publishers and developers have to allocate resources internally to, go through the game and make the triggers for the trophies and stuff like that, but they actually have to pay to get the game recertified, which costs a lot of money, and that's why a lot of companies don't go back and patch old games unless they're huge, like Metal Gear Solid or Uncharted or something like that. Then it, pays to do it. So this gives them a way to kind of, circumvent that system. And what's so funny, by the way, Goldfarb? Tell me.
I'm still laughing about the microphone.
Oh, okay. And I hate this microphone, by the way, Goldfarb. This is the worst PlayStation conversation of all time.
It's quite possible.
But and everyone's laughing. It's very distracting. But anyway, it gives them a way to circumvent it, makes things cheap, and it gives people, especially the hardcore PlayStation audience on Vita or PS3 or probably PlayStation 4 in the future, which is probably what this patent's designed for, to go back and buy those games again. So it's like kind of costing the publishers and developers no money to do this. They just have to kind of get a guy to go ahead and make the triggers, and somehow I guess the PlayStation Network will read those triggers.
I mean, do you think that this could mean trophy functionality in something like Netflix? People have always joked about that, like adding trophies or achievements, or adding something like like system settings. Like as stupid as something like that sounds, do you think they can add non-game trophies through this?
Sure. I mean, Welcome Park had set trophies on Vita, which is technically a game, but it's really not. It's more of a tutorial.
It's like an app, but you open it the way you would with a game. I mean, it runs as though it's a game.
Right.
Like it's its own separate function.
I'm sorry, I forgot that we have to use the microphone here. I feel like I'm Ricky Lake or some other obscure early 90s talk show host. Thank you. She's gorgeous. Goldfarb, thank you for joining me.
Happy to be here.
For all things on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita, you can, of course, keep it tuned right here to The Phil Donahue Show.